How's it going, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. We are going to be going into our first games of BT13. Whilst these opening turns are setting up Alphamon and Shine Greymon, just wanted to let you know that my wife's doing a charity stream for MND on the 5th of August. So drop down. It's going to be a 12-hour stream. We're going to be going through all of Fable 2. So come hang out, chill out. And if, you know, everyone that drops by this video is able to even just donate $1, would help go towards a good cause. But back into the action. Ryudamon bottom decking 3 pieces. I believe, having looked at the list, the Ryudamon is the one that does search for the Yuji, so it only does pick up 1 frequent search target. Shine Greymon setting up the blockers, the markers there, and also when the markers go sideways, it's going to do so much DP reduce. Thankfully though, DoruGreymons is going to give the protection. We are going to go into deck story. Nothing to pop. Marcus doesn't have a level. We did go memory positive. Up to 4 memory now with the DoruGreymons. And Alphamon. Loading up another sword. Or loading up another DoruGreymons, which means we're going to be able to get the swords. Still got that DP protection. It will die on the block, so that's a heal for 6 now. Load at the end of attack. And now can you find a way to get through this Shine Grey? Thankfully they can't attack over unsuspended, so Alphamon. It's going to be a very defensive matchup, I feel. Both of them, especially this Shine Grey, sets up hella blockers. And Alphamon, of course, the You Shall Not Pass, stops him from being able to attack because it is taller than 10 play cost. Gonna swing through, and we're going to be putting a second marker. So we now have a memory setter. And he's just going to swing over it. Interesting decision, really, to commit a body like that, because now you can't turn new Marcus into one. Going to get the suspension. Doesn't get to spark, but it does get to -3. And Dorumon comes down. I'm really not entirely sure I agree with the... Yeah, I'm not entirely sure I agree with the push through. Because all it did was get the 1 chip. Sure, it was able to actually go through like the Alphamon protection turn, but it's just like you lose your whole stack and you're so far behind now. Yellow Mem boost. I mean, he's got resources coming into the next turn. Where do we go from here? I see an Alphamon or you can. I feel like that's a crackback on the second turn. We don't have the resources to go for 5, but now we suddenly do. The Prodigal Son arrives. So that has DP protection now. So it's going to be safe. Nothing to pop, but it's okay because we do go mem positive on it. Going to go into the Alphamon. End of turn, load something. Hammer Spark off the Dorumon. Very rare that we actually see 2 Alphamons. Gonna swing, die instantly. Loaded security. And then gonna go into... Oh, he did. Yeah, Harry did mention this to me, like, post-game. He forgot to pick up a sword when he was setting up the 2 Alphamons. He was just kind of flashbanged by the fact that there were 2 separate Alphamons. Luckily, he is just gonna find it straight off of the Cool Boy, so it's not too bad. But just very funny. Just so distracted by the fact that he had 2 Alphamons that he didn't just know where to autopilot the Oryuken onto. So I think this new one, because he didn't load a sword, he wasn't able to go into it for 3 cost and it actually messed him up. He does still have the DP protection even. Looks like we're going to see one of the Marcuses get ready to swing. It is going to swing in. I don't think we have blocker retail because it was a DoruGreymons, so just going to swing for 2 checks. Nothing you can do to stop that. where do we go from here? Again, the burst mode, whilst it would be cool, it's currently... There is that DP protection, which is just massive. So we're going to see another yellow memory boost. Interesting that you choose to go for yellow mem boost instead of red mem boost. I mean, I guess pretty much everything is the same. I have to double check the list to see if there's the old BT13 free play Rise Greymon to like see if there's like a specifically just yellow. Either way, going to be seeing Oryu can come down, automatic IFO, blows up the board, and then burst all the sources in order to keep turn, swing for 3 checks. Sunariza and the DoruGrey putting in work, definitely bringing the timer much better under favor. Again, no Agumon in play, so not able to do anything. I actually would have really liked to see, instead of going for the yellow mem boost, if he could have dropped a rookie instead, then he would have been able to go triple Marcus, or at least double Marcus. But either way, it looks like we're going to be seeing the scoop for game 1. Alright, let's have Mulligan getting set up. We're going to be going into game 2. Yeah, that's kind of what I was talking about at the end of game 1. I would love to see these rookies come down when you're aware of the IFO. Going to be seeing rookies, and it looks like both of them, not exactly what they wanted, but Cool Boy is the coolest. He did find the Doru, and now there's 2 of them. DoruGreymon. Looks like there's no Marcus in security. That said, though, still no Tama. Well, it's just still stuck on the Tama. Obviously, Alphamon the deck that is willing to just push out a level 4 or level 5 stack and then start doing its donuts, so... Not really too much of a surprise here. You can see we're just not really committing anything. There is the level 4 in the back. So I guess he's just assuming that he's going to be able to get it when he needs to. If he can go into a level... this is awkward. There's no mem setter in this deck, so you can't really just like pass the Kota or anything. And you don't want to push the level 5 in raising because you need that DP protection. Gonna use the Yuji to push out, gain the extra memory, puts us to 2, go into Dex Doru, which means we actually double Hammer Spark up to 4. This one's not the one that pops level 4s though, so we're just gonna be boosting that mem, go into the Prodigal Son. We've got that sec +1. And we can load something, gain a memory, which means we can keep turn. Dex Doru gonna pop the Greymon or the Agumon, brings it back down to single stack. And because, again, there's still no rookie in raising, you want to go into this one. This one's going to put the load down, which stops you from being able to swing. I think it's if you're 10 play cost or higher, because Congo is 7 or under, and then I think Alphamon is 10 or higher. So you have to be exactly 8 or 9 to be able to swing through that specific floodgate. We do have the sword. Do we have the sword underneath? No, there's 2 DoruGreys. Are going to get the sparks off, and then Congo. So we're going to set up the just unbreakable wall. Right now, the Congo stops the Rise Grey from being able to push. I think if he went into Rise X, that's enough. Either way, just going to Shining Burst it. Kills off the rookie, or the champion. I like that he thins the board, and it didn't really cost him too much. Yellow Mem Boost again. Alright, so we do have a level 4 now to go over that rookie. Ooh, X antibody underneath. Spark up. Black Mem Beast. Alright, so now we've found the Oryukin at the cost of sending a sword to the bottom of the deck. Read it in back, just start searching for pieces. Ooh, Zubagon. Okay, so Zubagon is going to give us the extra checks. Going to warp into the Oryukin, pop the body. And then is that 3 checks? There's no Sunariza in here, so that should be 3 checks. It does restand thanks to the sword, so there is 1 in there. Place a new sword. Ditch what we need in order to bring the turn back to ours. Sheesh. Back to 4. And it's restood, so we can swing, clear out the rest of the stack. And then it is going to be the clean 2-0. Alphamon, so fun to watch, even with its BT13 pieces. A new identity for it, but when you're not playing into green, Alphamon definitely someone to watch out for. If you made it this far into the video, make sure to like and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one.